I think the first thing we need to do is see if we can steal a couple of District 1 passes. If not, we need to raise some money and pay the forge.
Gotcha.
All right, so sounds like we're gonna have to pay the forgery then. So, how much is this forgery gonna cost us? Keep in mind we have a 20% discount with him too. Now, we don't need one for everyone. Billy is going to go in disguise an animal.
Right.
Well, I mean, is there any reason why all of us need to go in there? Is we're not actually like fighting to spring her. Like we're basically just getting a message in there to her, letting them know what's going on, and then we have to get somebody in there that can pay the guard. But I mean, I guess I don't really understand how much we are going to have to actually do. Is it sounds like it's mostly just making sure money gets to the appropriate hands and the messages get to Durka. Am I wrong in that?
Yeah. At the same time, that is, you know, we want to have contingencies laid. We don't know what's going to go wrong.
I like Durka just fine and all, but I'm not going to risk my life for her. So, I mean, we can. I don't care about the money. Like if we can come up with it, fine. Money's money. You can't take it with you when you die. So, I don't care about spending the money. But
Martin, you should change that phrase to "money is money, and you can't take it with you when I kill you."
So, it's just a matter of that, like, if this place is as like impenetrable as they're saying, or that you can't break people out of, not going to go on a suicide mission trying to get her out of there, especially since, I still kind of feel like she's in there on her own fault because I told her to run. If she had followed instructions, she wouldn't be in there. So I'm willing to do what's necessary, but I'm not going to put my life in danger to do so.
We need to find a buyer for the pot who's willing to pay the appropriate price.
Oh, Ramos is selling the pot.
Dude, we don't. Yeah. That's right. Every money somehow. But
You want a pot, Ramos? Who taught you about this?
you think I'm stupid? I'm just always smoking so much pot. It's just constant.
Well, Billy, would you say your character's name was again?
Nash, G-N-A-S-H.
Nash had told us that we were essentially getting ripped off to sell the pot to the wizard. So we either need to negotiate with him and let him know we're not retarded, or we need to find a different buyer. I also think the longer we let Durka rot in there, the worse it's going to be for her. We might get her back as damaged goods if she even is alive by the time we get around to this. So we can't really afford to waste time if we're going to try to get her out of there.
Sure, but I'm just needed to know what the price is, and we need to find a buyer. It's not that hard, probably.
I mean, I could probably not so good at laying plans. I'm more of a in the moment, act as needed kind of gal. So I could potentially go and just start asking around about buyers and whatnot. I'm pretty decent at talking to people when I feel like it.
I mean, we have a fence, and there's also the fact if we're going to have these new badges that let us go into sectors we can't normally get into, there could be different shops.
Well, we have to have the money to get the badges. We got to have the
Yeah.
badges to get the money.
Well, right. I think didn't the shopkeeper that we've talked to, didn't he say in order to get a good price for that sort of stuff, we need to go into the Magic District, whatever that was called?
He did not say anything to that extent.
I thought I remembered something about that.
He made an offer for 200.
Okay.
He didn't say you can go sell it better somewhere else. He was trying to get what he wanted for cheap.
Maybe it wasn't that then. Was it the skull? I remember somehow I thought something he said like. Okay. Okay, gotcha.
I mean, it's nice to be able to get the most that we can out of it. And honestly, guys, this is me also role-playing out LoreCon too. She doesn't really have a good, clear concept of money. But she's, the more time we try to get the maximum of what this thing is worth out of people, that's more time that Durka is being
That's fine.
tortured by not
How
me.
much is it worth? If it's worth 2,000, we shouldn't sell it for 200. I'm just making up numbers, but
I made like a roll.
Arcana, I think. Maybe.
That sounds right. It was worth a lot more than the 250.
I think last week he had said something about it was worth a certain times that amount.
I think that sounds right. If we were offered 250 and it was worth 800, does that sound right?
We offered 200.
Yeah, it's about 4 times more than what we were offered.
Okay. Well, we can't exactly probably expect to get full price out of it, but
Well, you could if you had enough time, but yeah. But that's a pretty big cut.
Mhm.
well, it also depends on meta-wise how much JJ is following the magic item rules too. Is most of the time you're only going to get about half of what they're worth out of it, and it's going to take you days to find somebody who's willing to buy it.
So I guess that's just a byproduct of us having only spent maybe an hour or two figuring out somebody to buy it. We could try other buyers.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Is if you guys wanted to continue to devise the plan of getting us the passes and things like that, I could go and use my stunning people skills to talk to some of the merchants.
All right.
People like me when I want them to like.
Did we decide on how many passes we actually need?
Well, that still goes back to what I was saying before. Is I was just kind of saying we really only need one person in there to make sure that like the money changes hands and to, walk Nash the whatever he's turning into in there. And then outside that, we don't really need, and then we need one for Durka to get her out.
Mm-hmm.
That's the minimum. Now, if you're wanting to go with contingency plans of that we need to be there to like fight people or something like that, then we need one for probably each of us, because there's going to be a fight. I kind of want to kill some stuff as long as it's not me dying. I don't think we should wait days. We should get the most that we can get today.
Yeah.
Well, okay, maybe not. It's also a matter of like if we want to hold on to the pot, it comes down to like what are we more willing to get rid of? So it's like we could hold on to the pot and sell it later. Because we really only need at minimum 40 gold. You said it was what, 20 gold a pass or something? Yeah. So we need at minimum 40 gold. I have none of that.
Right, and we're waiting for.
Do we have a rough figure of how much that's going to cost?
I think Grandlat was looking into it.
Yeah, I say while we're waiting for him to look into it, we do some shopping around and we spend that amount of time trying to get the best price. For the pot, the skull, the wand, any or of any of those. What did we determine what kind of wand it was? I can't remember. I don't think we did. I think JJ said he was going to get back to us. Because I mean, if it's something that we don't really need so much, then we'd be much more willing to sell it off. But
Well, except that, I don't think Jay ever quite filled in all the details, but my understanding is, like, you can swap in spells fairly easily to a wand. So it's not a matter of whether it is what you need; it's a matter of how powerful it is.
yeah, that's
What
true.
wand- What wand was it? Do we know?
That's what JJ's got to figure out for us. He didn't actually determine.
He was trying to make it something interesting, as I recall.
Yeah, but if we're not going to sell it no matter what, then it's not really important to know that at this exact moment, unless it's something of like a spell that makes a merchant give us maximum amount of gold for what we try to sell it. So.
It's also possible that it might be useful for the rest of our plan.
Wands in this system are usable by anybody, right? So Tiny could be like shooting magic missiles or something.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool.
I love these.
That would have been useful in the tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I'm out of jail.
It's one hell of a jail.
Out of the jail into the torture rack.
Guys, the Illuminati's in the bottom left corner of the jail.
I know, I saw that.
What? You're right.
Look out!
Rock.
No.
It's like, is this like what day is this? Like right after I got here or the next day? Right. Good to know.
Are you proficient with short swords, Corey?
I don't know, but I don't think so.
Rough.
How does proficiency work in 5e?
If it's listed under your class, if you're proficient, you can use your proficiency bonus in it.
I think it's just lists of specific weapons. I don't think there's like classes or anything.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I think the only weapon I think I'm proficient with is like a dagger, and I feel like it was a ranged weapon, like a sling or something like that.
Sure, fairness is their main concern.
Dagger.
I couldn't a second ago. Yes.
Corey, just FYI, it's daggers, darts, slings, quarterstaffs, and light crossbows.
Crossbows? Wow, nice.
Light crossbows.
It's basically like all the weapons you would expect a random noble person might be able to use.
Right, right.
I'm not martial at all. Can you shoot this thing or throw this thing with your arm? There you go.
Poor soul. Huh, what a bright red shirt he's wearing.
No. Wait, I gotta get my dagger out here. Dagger. Yeah. Let's see. Attack. I've never attacked with a dagger. What do I do? Oh, sweet. Dagger. I guess it doesn't auto roll my damage for me. Oh, there's like an attack section in there. Wait, hold on. I pushed the wrong button. Where is the attack section on this character sheet?
Right, it's there with the weapons.
Is it?
Yeah, it's like take a look.
Huh. Oh, yeah, there it is. Damage. Okay, gotcha. Boom. Yeah. I assume the guards have like ranged weapons too. They would just shoot.
This guy has such a red shirt.
Wait, what the shit?
Pretty soon he's gonna like put his hands together and try to like. Oh.
Nah.
Durko probably like looks at him pitifully and just says, "This is so stupid. I'm gonna be sad when you die." That's right. I rolled shit damage. Shit. Yeah, I think so. Hold on. AC. Yeah, it does. The best is that I could probably, like, kill him and me at the same time.
Flex to be you, Stabby.
Yeah, me neither, buddy, but, I mean, you're me, so go fuck off. Oh, I missed. Yep. Woo-wee. It's gonna be a great battle.
Nice.
Bam. Does he have anything? Is he like wearing anything? Is he like just naked prisoner man, or he's like just? Yep. Oh, you know what I haven't been doing is keeping track of damage. Hold on, 2 + 1 + 3 6. Current. Yeah, there we go. Boom. Alright.
Am I supposed to be able to see like the health bar above Durka or not?
All depends on if JJ has it to where we're allowed to.
Okay.
I haven't filled in the thing. I was just filling out my character sheet. Which one is it? Is it bar 3?
Yeah, so we can see the bar, but if Corey's not actually changing anything, then it won't matter.
Yeah, no,
Boom.
it works with the spot in the character sheet too.
It does?
Mhm.
Oh, nice. Right. Attack. Kind of want him to win so that I can kill myself at the same time, like make myself pass out as I kill him because it would be funny, but I'm not willing to take that risk.
You could always fake it.
I already did that. They don't care.
Ah.
Damn.
Did I hit him with the 12 or did that miss?
Oh, shit. Fighting for his life now.
Pretty soon, I start laughing. Guessing a 9 misses.
Did I say red? It sure looks a little bit green now.
Come on, Durka, get him! Oh.
Oh.
You can always try using magic. I heard it hurts you, but you don't know that.
No, I do actually. Not one.
Stabbed himself in the foot.
Oh.
That's what happens when you take magic away from a caster. Nothing.
Durka is laughing constantly at this point. She's just laughing like a mad woman. Oh, is that his attack? Okay. Nope. Durka is laughing too. Nope. I'll say out loud to the guards, be like, "Isn't this hilarious? It'd be much funnier if you let me use magic."
Nice.
I flipped him off. Oh my god, he nat one again? This is ridiculous. There we go, I got a 10. Does that hit him? Oh!
See that? Mhm. Mhm.
Finish him.
He didn't get you.
Okay, I kill him.
Kick him into the pit, Corey, and go, "This is Red Wall."
I throw my knife into the pit if I can do it before he gets to me. Nice. Oh, Durka, this is gonna be so bad for you. Excuse me.
That's good enough for me.
And at this point, have we heard back from Grandlot about the bribe? Okay.
Well, I think it's what Joe is saying is like if like Granloff comes back and he says, "Oh, the bribe's going to be 300," we're going to be less inclined to want to sell the pot for 280 because we need to get 300.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right, so yeah, let's just go ahead and do it. Get our passes forged for those that are going to go. Give some of the extra gold to Nash for telling us to steal his pot in the first place.
As far as the number of passes, we need the 2 minimum, 1 for Durka to get back, 1 for somebody other than Nash. It's probably me, since it's going to involve talking to you, since Granloff's like brokering the bribe. If someone else wants to come, I'm definitely open to that. If nobody else is really inclined, then I guess I don't mind going solo with Nash.
Only problem I have with you going on your own would be if something did go wrong, we wouldn't know about it.
Mhm.
Unless Nash is going to stay in animal form and then like run back to District 9 and be like, so they killed Eula and Durka didn't get out.
I mean, there's no guarantee that people would find out if there were 2 of us there, if we both got captured or whatever.
Right. But if we all die, then we all die together. So
Right. Yeah, but it costs us an extra 20 gold for each person we want to send.
right.
Hey Nash, are you any good at sneaking around, avoiding eyes and ears? I didn't hear what you said.
That's how good relation.
Let me clear my throat. I'm the best.
All right. Well, with that in mind, maybe it'd be better if just the 2 of us go, because if we do need to, get away all stealthy-like, we can do that. If we've got someone else with us who can't, then that could hinder us if we do have to run and hide.
Petals, you should also consider the fact that you do not look like somebody who should be in District 1. So you might want to do a little bit of clothing shopping and might want that annual shower.
No, I've got disguise self. I don't need to shower. I can just look like I showered.
I don't know if that helps with smell.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
It'll do clothing. I
The
can.
thing about disguise self is that it doesn't hold up to touch. It's an illusion. But it doesn't hold up to touch. So if you try to touch it, your hand passes through it and you touch the real person instead.
And I can even look like a foot taller than I am, but if someone tries to pat me on the head, they're going to feel nothing there.
Right.
Well, I mean, you don't have to change yourself necessarily. You just need to make sure your clothes and stuff look like. That's the thing about disguise self. If the only thing you're changing is your clothes, then you just got to worry about somebody patting you on the shoulder or something like that. But if you still were yourself and you were just disguising your clothes, then maybe you could just disguise your clothes and everything else would be fine.
Mm-hmm.
How many times can you cast it, Joe?
Twice if I don't do anything else, except for cantrips.
Are you prepared, or are you cool like me and you cast whatever you want when you
Nah,
want?
I cast whenever.
So
Even wizards cast whenever now, Martin.
I thought you still had to prepare spells.
You have to prepare which ones you have available, but once you've prepared that list, you cast spontaneously from that list.
It's like they get to change their spells known every day.
It's
if they
pretty
want
cool.
Yep.
So they can't cast anything.
So
They
you
still
can
have
know
like
50
a spells
spells.
prepared list, but it's
Right.
about the size of our spells known list.
Yeah, you can know 50 spells, but you still have to pick X per day that you are prepared to actually cast.
Ooh, yeah, one for Durka, one for Joe.
Let me make sure I didn't miss something on level 3. No, level 3 is the first time I got spells. Right. Okay. Yeah, still just twice. Nash, are you? Is there an issue with how long you can stay looking like an animal?
I can stay an animal for several hours.
Okay, that'll probably do it.
Well, he can stay an animal longer than you can be disguised. So
Right, but I can do it twice. So if in the middle I'm not disguised, it's not as big a deal.
I can turn into an animal twice a day for 4 hours ago.
Okay, nice.
3 hours ago.
Okay, cool.
all right, well then we've definitely got to go sell the pot. If we got to give it up front, then we don't have that kind of money.
Mm-hmm.
There's a really terrible term for that. If you look on like Urban Dictionary or whatever, it's called nigga rich. That's what I said. It's a terrible term for it, but if you actually look up what it is, that's what. Where are we putting the rest of the money? We're spending 40 on passes and 100 on bribe. We've got to make sure we know where all the rest of that money is.
Eat it.
I don't want it, but
Well, like you said, we can give a share of that to Nash, since it was his idea that got it for us in the first place, and then
we need to decide how much to give him, and then where we're going to store the rest of it.
And we can use the word store. I prefer to use the word hide. And it's more of like, how many places do we want to hide it in? If I have any say in it.
We could just go give it to Garbash. He'll hold on to it for us. I took him back out to his tomb, so somebody would have to go out of the city, into the graveyard, fight past at least a giant spider in Garbash to get it.
It's true, and Garbash told us he had a bunch of, shiny coins and stuff out there already, right?
Yep.
Nobody's stolen that yet.
Because Garbash is a badass.
I wouldn't worry about that, like, super quick. The chances of somebody robbing us in, the day while you're there.
That's true. We're not going anywhere, so you could just kind of throw it in the chest at the house.
Yeah, we'll do that for now, and we'll figure out where to keep it later.
Ramos, let's go on a drinking spree while they're gone.
We come back. Hey, I thought there was 140 gold. There's only 12 left.
We got really drunk if we spent that much. Good lord.
Yeah, there are bitches involved. That's all.
Actually, if it's cool with you guys, it's probably a good idea for like me and Nash to maybe carry, I don't know, 10 gold, 20 gold each while we go in there. Like if something goes wrong, we might need to bribe somebody to get out. Hopefully, we'll bring it all back. But if something goes wrong, if we're there pretending to be rich people, or I'm pretending to be a rich person, if I don't have much money with me, that's not going to go over very well.
I'm fine with that. Just don't take it all in case you actually do get robbed or shaken down or taken captive.
And I think 20 gold should make a convincing case that I'm actually wealthy.
Watch out for dwarves. They rob you of your gold.
For what?
Dwarves.
Oh. And I during the time before we actually head out, I will take a bath. Daggone it.
I'm excited. So there's like a guard that's gonna like bring me over to this thing. Interesting. Okay. Are they gonna try and put me on it? Guards. Okay, go ahead. I won't do anything. Yeah. I don't care to tell my name. It's fine. Yeah, I don't have any reason to lie. I told him he was going to study it because he thought he could wear it. You mean like all the goblins? I don't know all their names. There was a guy named Pissface. They just basically hired us. They were going to give us some of the like spoils of their little thing to help them out. Some like people that are on the street, like in District 9. I have a really poor charisma. I'm just going to assume I auto fail all of these. Hold on a second. I have to think about how Durka would think about this. How long have I been down here? This is day 3 or day 2? Okay, so I'm a little behind where they are. Okay. Yeah, I probably won't say anything yet. I want to see what the rack's like. I'll make up some names that I'm clearly lying about. What's your ultimate goal? I mean, maybe I can just shortcut this. What do you really want out of this whole thing? All right, well, how about today I give you a name of someone that knew about it and didn't do anything to stop it. All right. I give him the name of the wizard guy that runs the shop in District 8.
You asshole.
Nice.
So was that truthful that the wizard knew? I mean, I guess Billy would have told.
Yeah, he did.
He's not lying at all on that. The wizard knew, and the wizard even said he was going to do nothing.
Yep. He was like, I'm totally cool if everybody around me gets fucked. I don't like them anyway.
Mhm.
It's gonna mess up my skull research.
Who's stuck in a cell and doesn't care?
It might mess up the skull research,
Oh,
but it might also leave a entire shop of magic items unguarded.
yes. I want that fucking ring.
Unlikely. They'll confiscate it.
Dadgummit.
Oh,
Oh, including the skull.
I
Then
would
again,
bet-
he could be badass enough that they all get.
I would
like-
bet they will confiscate most of it, but some of it will end up on the black market, and you know.
he could be really badass.
Oh.
Can I try the rack? I kind of liked it. Yeah, I want to try it out. Then I'll tell you stuff. I said, fuck you. I do my best to cackle at them and then say, "All right, you win. I'll tell you a name." I tell him Perido's name. What? I really genuinely didn't know for sure that she was like the one that betrayed us and they knew about it and everything, so I'm genuinely surprised. Shit. What does Dirk say now? Let's see. She would have had all night to think about this. What would she have thought of? She would have thought of other people that she can kind of tell the truth about.
Like Petals, because the name's Petals, but it's not actually the name.
Yeah. Like a fake name. Or other people around us that knew what was going on.
What was the fake name I gave when we came in the gates from getting Garbash?
I don't know, but I'm sure Dirk remembers. So it's either a fake name of somebody real, or I could try to lie about the involvement of Gentleman Leo. I think I'm going to try and lie about the involvement of Gentleman Leo. So I'm going to say he may not have known specific plans, but he certainly provided material support to the plan. Gentleman Leo. It's like a half-truth because we took something from him.
I'm pretty sure there are documents out there that have his seal on it.
That's right.
Okay.
Cool.
This is day 4 or 5? Okay.
Oh shit! The shopkeeper.
What's his name? Borgen? That's funny.
Surprised the old wizard didn't like teleport out or something.
Anytime magic fields are amazing.
Time to move.
You have to fight someone. Shit balls.
Yeah, I don't know that he knows our names. He might know Peridot's name. He definitely doesn't know Joe's name.
From the last visit, but I can't remember.
He knows my name. What day is this? Day 4? Yeah, I'm not going to say anything. Like, I'm trying to think of what I would say. Like, I would clearly try to lie, but I'm not a good enough liar to say that I don't know them. I would probably just look really like depressed. Am I tied up right now? Like, would I be able to run? Uh-huh. Yeah.
Jump into the pit. Swim through the bio waste to safety.
I'm going to who's the guy that's like, is there the guy in the middle that's the guy that like has been in charge of like controlling things, or debating. I'm gonna try for a long shot here, and it's probably gonna like at least knock me out, possibly kill me. But I'm going to attempt to cast. Oh no, I can't because I don't have my couch. Never mind, I can't do that. I can do. Let me make sure I can do this before I can try it. Where is spells? First level. Try to. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to attempt to cast Charm Person on the main guy. and just well, yeah. So I guess I'll attempt to cast it, but then afterward, I'm going to attempt to say something to him. So he has to make a DC 13 save. Will save to not be my buddy. Did he make it? I'm gonna say to him. Actually, I'm not sure if I know or not. Either way, so my intent is to say to him, I think you would get more information out of the wizard today. Seeing him tortured would make me much more likely to tell you things tomorrow.
Dull, you didn't say instead of me. Oh, JJ, touche.
How much damage do I get from casting that? Because I'm pretty sure I'm just going to pass out. Oh, no, I didn't pass out. That's cool. Okay.
We're all gonna get fucked because you ratted out the wizard.
Hey, gotta make enemies sometime, or you're not really a hero.
He's staying conscious by his rage.
I'm sure I pass out way before him. I only have 6 hit points left. Or no, I have 7 hit points left. Of 1 hit point. The wizard? Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. I go unconscious? Nice. Good deal.
Now I want to know what he did to you.
I'm more
I'm
pissed
sure
that
he
we
cast
lost
a
this
spell on
weird
me that
wizard who was
fucked me
kind of
up.
cool.
So we did find out that the wizard got arrested, and we know he had our skull.
We should like go and loot his store.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, if they arrested him, like we should go take advantage of that. At least get our skull back. I'd like to get my ring back.
You are optimistic. They're gonna steal everything themselves.
Maybe if they were just arresting him, then you know.
Yeah, but you know,
This is a corrupt city.
yeah, but see,
Go check it out.
they're going to need to fence it for a low price, which means if they're in the process of stealing it, they might be willing to let a little bit of it fall off the back of their cart for the right price.
I think it's already been stolen. Yep.
Did you get a receipt for our skull?
Or can
Do
you
they have a
handle
wizard
this?
with them out of curiosity?
How likely is it that we would suspect that this is Durka's fault?
You was definitely going to be paranoid if that's the case.
It's also, I mean, you would have known that they have me. So if they had some witness that said that I was at his shop at some point, you know, like they could just be connecting the dots. But you're probably super paranoid that I'm giving names up, considering Gentleman Leo is also interrogated.
Yeah, I'm at least gonna mention to you guys and be like, if Durka's the one that's selling these people out, I'd say we'd let her rot. I mean, I don't necessarily have a bunch of loyalties or anything, but we just lost
Well, no, hold on. Yeah.
an important connection and one of our own stolen goods.
Well, right. We haven't lost it yet. Ramos, do you have the receipt?
I don't think we got a receipt, and I don't think.
I thought
they
JJ said
care.
yes. Maybe he said yes to something else. Okay.
Even if there was one, they wouldn't care. Right. These
Again,
are-
Right? They're District 1 guards, so they might be much more.
Yeah, there's degrees of not caring. There's not caring and willing to accept a bribe to give it to you, and there's completely not caring at all.
Well, I don't think we care about the skull enough to bribe to get it. But if there was other stuff he had that we might have wanted, it might be worth bribing to get it.
There's no way you could identify that particular ring out of the stack of whatever shit, I imagine. I mean, I don't think it said, like, magical change ring, no?
So JJ, I will ask them what's happening to all that stuff, and I'll warn them. You know, this wizard specialized in cursed items. I'd be careful with that stuff. All right. Well, I mean that's perfectly fair for him to forfeit his property. I don't suppose that you know, any of this might be sold a little bit early, just to kind of expedite things and cut down overhead. Save work and effort on the cataloging and all that. If if it could be sold more quickly and easily, like now. Mm-hmm. Got it.
I told you District 1 guards are probably going to be actually probably would give a shit about upholding the law.
I don't know about that, too. They're also just going to be generally meaner to people outside of their district, is my assumption.
Maybe, but I get the impression that it's not the whole city that's corrupt. It's just there's corrupted parts, and the lower you go, the more corruption there is.
I bet if the right person showed up, they would be like, "Yes, sir. Of course, sir. You can buy this, sir. I don't care."
All right. Well,
Yeah, so assuming we're kind of heading back to the house and we're not standing around in front of the guards.
nope.
Lorcan, I hear what you're saying, but at the same time, you know, if she is going rat, I don't want her ratting us out.
I might be too late for that, man.
It might be, but it's kind of a trade-off, you know.
He ratted out the wizard, and the wizard knows that she ratted him out. He's not gonna have any problems with ratting us out. He's seen all of us. Hell, I stole from him, and he's pretty confident that it was me.
Hey, I was disguised the only time I was in there. He has not seen my real face.
Who
unless
cares
he's,
about you?
seeing
We're
through that
talking
with
about
magic.
me. And Ramos was just in there like 2 days ago. His face is gonna be the freshest.
Well,
But that wasn't associated with the rest of us.
it wasn't associated with the rest of us, but my story might, have been similar enough that he might think.
Right.
He's also potentially dead.
I don't know that though. I'm trying to not know.
But either way, I'm just saying, like, if they're going to come looking for us, we can't be where we normally are.
Right, I agree. So either we need to try to save her, assuming that we're still in time, or if we're assuming we're too late, we need GTFO.
Well, here's the other
We
thing.
can't just sit around at the house.
If we're gonna save her, what do we do then? Like, if we're already in danger, like if we've already been like ratted out, or they're on the cusp of ratting us out, when we get her out, what then? We can't stay in the city.
Yeah, that's true. We'll have to cross that road when we get there. But that's what I'm saying. We either need to be trying to rescue her ASAP, or we need to be fleeing. We can't
I
just
say
sit
we've got
around.
280 gold. That could get us far. let's get the hell out of here.
I think you're overestimating the city guard's ability to find people, especially people with, like, no value in District 9.
I'm not overestimating. I just don't like sneaking around and having to be cautious. Like, I would rather just be able to walk around. You know, if they do have a, like, this seems like a pretty serious crime. I mean, did you see the number of guards that were there to stop this? Like, they were pissed. And then did you see how, like, fervently they chased us when we tried to get away? That shit doesn't normally happen when there's a heist in a district this low. So they're really pissed about somebody trying to take this glove. So it must be a really important thing. And so I wouldn't be surprised if they put every bit of their efforts towards trying to find us if they got a name or a decent description.
Well, so here's a thought. What are the chances that Durka knows what's gone on and what this wizard has said? You know, all I'm really thinking, I don't know how likely this is, but if we can rescue her, if we're in time, I wonder if there's a way to take out the wizard too. Probably not, because the plan involves getting her out of the pit.
Nash could probably do something. Like,
Nash might be able to go murder the
might be able to
wizard.
do like a poison snake bite or something.
Yeah, I mean, if you're right about the wizard selling us out, then not only do we have to rescue Durka, but we also have to find a way to kill the wizard and hope that we're not too late on both fronts.
Here's an also interesting thing that we should probably consider. If any one of us were Durka, would we assume that we were coming after us?
I have no idea.
She doesn't really have a whole lot of incentive to hold on, because I think if I were in her place, I would assume that maybe Ramos might try to come after me, but I wouldn't assume the rest of you would try to come after me.
Right, well, I would come after you if I thought you'd rat me out. If I didn't, I will definitely come after you in that case. And that's exactly what I'm saying. If it weren't for the wizard thing, I'd still be saying the fact that they haven't come up for us yet means that we're not too late to rescue Durka. But now that the wizard's there, we could be screwed even if we do rescue her.
Now, this is what I say we do. We continue with the plan as normal. You and Nash go in. They can't rat out Nash. Durka doesn't know shit about Nash, so he doesn't have a whole lot to risk. So, and you're going in disguise. So you...
And I've already kind of been cleared.
Yeah, so you and Nash do your thing. Me and Ramos, on the other hand,
You could go hang out with Garbash.
yes, we're gonna get out of city with the money and go hang out with Garbash, and we'll meet you there. I got a call coming in. I'll be right back.
All right, that sounds like a decent plan.
Sounds good to me.
You cool with that, Greenie?
As long as you don't ever call me that again.
Mhm.
I'm either going to need to be an animal or I'm going to need a disguise because the goblin.
It was a goblin.
Yeah, I mean, I can't. I mean, I can let you use my disguise kit as long as you promise not to get goblin in it. But other than that, there's not much I can do for you.
Yeah, I'll promise not to get goblin in it, you turd.
All right. Okay. I probably wouldn't do that until we get like I don't want to look like a District 1 person while I'm in District 9. So, I'd wait till I'm somewhere in the middle where I'm not going to look out of place either way. Okay. All right. I'll be around a corner in an alley or something, and I'll change up. So now we'll look like a pair of gnomes. No problems other than the smell.
There was this wizard in 8 that gave us some problems.
Well, thank you very much. It's very kind of you. It's like when a stretch limo drives by and you're like, I wonder who's in there. Mhm. They're barely even washing it. Oh, my hands want to steal.
Oh, here you go.
Shit. Oh, we don't live here. We're just visiting. Extended visit. You know, we'll travel. We'll stay here for maybe for a year or so. I'll throw out the name of some other city. We just came from such and such. You know, so we'll maybe be here for a year, 2 if we like it well enough, and then we'll move on. You know, I'm not sure exactly where. Maybe we'll head west.
Well, our stay has been delightful.
What? I never.
Yeah, you just be careful where your hands go, and it's okay.
One can never be too careful. Ha! Yeah.
Okay.
Did.
Confused.
Come on. Snap out of it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Probably that guy. Yeah, that sounds good. Is it like a hotel or like a what kind of nice place? Like I'm in a bed. Is that what I'm looking at? I'm estranged from them. They 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 were assholes, and they sent me to boarding school, and yeah. So that was the last time we ever saw each other. I just illusion. They wanted me to finish the wizardry school. I disbelieve the illusion first. Not sure, but I literally am like touching walls. I push them away. I don't want them to touch me. I look freaked out. I look around to see if my stuff is around. Okay. Do I have any cut marks from when I was in that fight with that poor soul? I asked them, where am I? think Dirk is literally speechless. She looks. She has a look of like angry suspicion on her face. Like she's not welcoming this thing. No, not going back to your house. I try to cast sleep on them. I mean, they live in, they're definitely the crust of society that does not have to work for life. And, yeah. So it actually worked. I was able to cast sleep and they fell asleep.
Run, bitch, run!
Thorkin, what happened last time you said that to Durka?
Yeah, really. Before I even leave the room, I'm casting disguise self to look like my dad. Oh wait, no, look like my mom. I can't fix my voice.
You're gonna give him 100 gold, and he's gonna be like, "She's in the end," and then the district you just left.
Yep. All right. Yep, that was the plan. Give him the 100 gold.
Yeah, I'll try and recruit an animal. I'm not going to do it myself. Nice. My specialty.
How is a cockroach going to send a message?
I can tape a little message to him with paper.
Yeah, very small scroll. Mm. I mean, I want to look inconspicuous. I'm not really wanting to like wander around and do it. I mean, I don't know what Nash wants to do, but I just want to be like, I don't know if I can be like like I'm browsing things. I just want to look like no one's going to pay attention to me somehow or another.
You want to do a fancy dinner with me?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Are there like luxurious gardens I could just be like lounging in or something?
Do they have any like cafe type of things? Carry it. Let's have a coffee, Joe.
Yo, pick some of those flowers.
Yeah, free food. All right.
Oh yeah, this coffee's great.
I don't think there's enough dirt flavor in here. It tastes weird. All right. Yeah, we'll walk back over there. A gold. Wait, weren't we paying you to tell us how to do it, but then also to go retrieve her and bring her up here? You didn't have to do that. That was half the job. I glare at him.
Kill them all.
Glaring intensity.
As I start to walk away, I want to try to do the little mage handy thing to sneak something out of his pocket.
Do you have advantage with that, Joe?
Not unless there's a. I mean, it's JJ's call. I don't specifically have an advantage.
Oh my god.
I'm not gold.
Dude, he already spent 100 of that gold. It's like, God.
Oh.
He stashed some of the gold before he came back. That's smart.
Well, I imagine he may have had to spend some of it to get that information.
Hey,
True.
is this an instance where that Hobbit luck could kick in?
No, that's only on. That's only. Oh, I see what you mean. On the T100.
Yeah, it's attack rolls, ability checks, and skill checks and saves.
Not gold in purse checks.
Well, but yeah, if it was your sleight of hand, it would have worked, but not the actual.
Wow.
Not his lucky day.
All right. All right. Well, let's head there, I guess. Oh, and by the way, I will do like the typical thing. Like, I dump his gold into my purse, and I just like toss his coin purse, so I don't have like the identifiable part with me.
I definitely have his actual staff too because I robbed him and my mom.
But Dirk has never even met Nash, so.
Hey, before I left that room, did I have a chance to ransack it to see if my stuff was there?
Steal from your parents, Corey. Steal from your parents.
Oh, I did. I robbed them too, but I gotta find my stuff too. Okay. Okay.
They'll be asleep for 1 minute. You kind of need to like book it.
If necessary, I can cast sleep again, or I can yell at them some more when they wake up. Dirk got smart. So are they walking generally working in the direction. As I pass by them, I say, petals. I say something like, petals smell tasty sometimes.
I'll like kind of like look at the guy strange.
Well, I also sound like a woman too, so.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true. I was gonna look at my mom.
Okay.
I have no context for that.
Say, well, that's better than being crispy.
Says you. La 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 la.
I feel
So,
like I'm taking crazy pills.
There's a masculine
I'm definitely
goblin
like-
voice.
In my head, I'm like, WTF, who the fuck is that? And I start walking away, like, that is clearly not who I thought it was. And I start walking away.
No, hold on. I'm just gonna look like very confused and like look into the inn and like look at her. Don't worry about her. It's cool.
Oh, I get it. This is the talk we was gonna spring from jail.
I laugh out loud. I keep walking away though.
Yeah, we'll start walking in her direction. Well, I think you dropped your pass. And I'll hold up the extra pass that we had for Durka.
Oh, thank you very much. I think it'd be best if we left now.
Yes, probably so. Perhaps we should go grab tea somewhere.
I don't know what that means, but sure. Fuck them.
Joe, you should have been like, let's go take out the garbage.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.